So,
Yeah.
can you pronounce your name?
Tabitha.
No, this one.
TN has
Okay.
hops.
Oh, TN has hops. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always call it like TNH at shops. I was like, what's that? All right, let's start.
Yeah.
Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Today
Thank
we are
you.
going
Thank
to
you.
do an interview with another YouTuber. Her name, you see the name on the screen. TN has hopes. I like that. So my first question, please introduce yourself first.
My name is Tabitha, and I live in Canada, Alberta. I have 3 kids, and I'm married.
Oh, good to know. Where are you
Yeah.
from?
I'm original
Yes,
from
you are in.
Tanzania.
Okay, Tanzania.
Yeah.
That's my sister from Tanzania. Today we are going to talk about culture shock. How was the culture shock when you first went to Canada?
It was it was wow. First of all, it was the weather. The weather for me, it was like wow. I have been in your country, in Kenya, multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And we always think Kenya is cold, but not even closer. I have been in Rwanda
Mm-hmm.
as well. It's, they say it's cold, like, as in Africa, East Africa, we say, oh, in Rwanda, it's very cold, but it's
Yeah.
not even near. So when I came here, it was like, what? This is so cold. But then, as soon as it snowed, I just wanted to experience the feeling of the snow, not just
Yeah,
breathing.
yeah.
So
I
I
remember I
remember,
wanted snow so bad when I first moved.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember I took my jacket off and just went outside, and like I just did my hands like this and say, "Wow!" It was interesting, and it was pretty fun, and but I would prefer not long winter, just short winter.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
but winter in Canada is very long.
Oh yeah, it's very long. I think it lasts like it stays for like it
Eight
starts.
months?
Sorry.
8 months? When does it start?
So it starts, I believe, sometime in December, if not the end of November. I believe mostly. I think it's in December. That's when it started. But excuse me, when they say it's spring, it's still snowing. It's still cold sometimes, but it's springtime. I have
Oh,
to double check on that, but I think it starts either the end of October, and so November, or in December. I believe that. But it also stays longer until in
oh.
April. You can still have snows and stuff. I have a lot of culture shock, actually.
I didn't have
Yeah.
that on my points.
Sorry.
I did not have the weather on my points. I think I had it somewhere there, but I didn't have it on my phone.
Yeah,
The
the
second
weather was
one, how
culture
about the
shock.
food? Because I
Oh,
know you cook a lot. You cook a lot.
I
How about the
know.
food?
Yeah, the food was so. I actually had to ask my husband at the first beginning of the time I was here. I
Mm-hmm.
asked my husband to help me find an African stores. So I try to find an African stores in that way so I can be able to eat, because nothing at the time was good for me to eat other than
Mm-hmm.
African food. But then I adapted, and now I
Yeah.
pretty much eat everything. But it was a culture shock, because I remember that the beginning he actually took me on a sushi. Not that they don't have sushi in Africa. I think they do
Yeah.
now.
They do now.
But I never myself experienced like uncooked fish. that you have to eat. So we eat fish a lot, but we usually cook. So the
Yeah.
first time I see and cooked fish and I have to eat, I was like, no way, what? This I'm going to put in my mouth? No. But anyways, I tried and I didn't like it. So, but now I do eat sushi and I eat most of the international food actually. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for for telling us that. How about the people in your community where you live? The culture shock about the people, the people you meet at work or at school if you're going to school.
Yeah. To be honest, most people I'm surrounded that are very nice people. Most of the people that they're in my circle or in our circle, they are very, very nice people. The only thing that I was shocked, it was before moving in a house, we were living on a condo. So I
Yeah.
pretty much didn't know anyone beside a one neighbor who my husband used to socialize with. But the rest of the neighbors and people who live in there, it was just like basically we're just we meet on on the Arevera and we're like I'm like back home you will know from this door to another one. Like you say hi, you would know each and every kid, or you know even the adults who lives in you like know them. But for my experience when I was living in a condo, I pretty much wasn't socialized. I was just,
Yeah.
you know, with my husband or go for walks and maybe the people that we know that my husband. So I'm a little bit chilled. I don't know why I wear this. I'm in the basement.
It's okay. We are here for about maybe
Yeah, you
10
can
minutes or
hear me
more.
shaking like, oh gosh. I don't
Sorry.
know why I wear this in the basement. Yeah, so that was another shock for me because no neighbor that no other main neighbor that I know other than one person that was just beside us used to talk with my husband. So that was another new experience.
If I can piggyback on that, with the neighbors, yes, when you're in an apartment, there's
Yeah,
no much relationship going on. But
yeah,
when now you own a house and you see your neighbor on the other side, you will always say hi because you will want somebody to get your back when you're not around, right? That's
yes,
how that's how that's how you get to know your neighbors. Right now, I think I know most of my our neighbors because of the my kids.
yeah,
They all the kids around here go to the same school, and when they
yeah,
have parties, everybody go there,
yeah.
and that's how we know each other.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's nice. Well, we live in an old neighborhood and we pretty much know at least, I don't know, a lot of them. They are old, but we still talk to each other because you can see each other on the road and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much I think it's different just because it's a house and not a condo. Because a condo pretty much you are inside your condo, and then when you come out, you're pretty much going out.
Hmm.
But in the house, you can see when you're in the backyard, you can say hi to each other and stuff like that. So it's different living in a house and the condo.
Unlike in our countries, you know
Yeah,
everybody, and everybody knows you.
I know. You know from down the street, another down the street. I know that person, I know that kid. I know.
Hmm.
It's very interesting.
In
Yeah.
our country, if you don't have salt, you will just go and knock on somebody's door and they will give you salt. But here, who will give you? You will have to drive to the store.
Actually, I think there is some neighbors, some friends that I know. They have neighbors that are very close. They can even ask you salt if they forgot
Oh,
at
I
times.
didn't know.
Yeah, yeah, they can do that. Yeah. It's very nice. I like that. It's like community and kind of like good relationship with your neighbor that you can
Hmm.
even ask, feel free to say, oh, I forgot salt. Can I have some?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You were talking about taking a walk with your husband in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to go to the store, can you walk to the store when you're going to get something? Can you walk to the store? That was also another culture shock for me.
So both place that I lived from the beginning to now, I can walk to the store. We were close to the store area. Like I can actually walk and come back with the groceries. But the problem is, as you know, here it's not like you go to the market each day that you want to cook and get fresh stuff. You basically don't want to go back 2 times, 3 times. So you actually go and get as much food as possible, because you have
Keep it
fridge
in the
to
house.
put it and insert all the stuff, and you'll be able to know going back and forth. But back home, because of the utilities, it doesn't always stay, sometimes it's
Right.
off, sometimes it's on. So you basically want to buy what you can eat on that day, and which is good because it's fresh. But for here, you have to get a lot of stuff. So
Yeah, you
back
have
in
to
the
store it in
day,
the house.
back in the day when I was going just for work, I said, let me go grab some few stuff. I would end up coming. I think I would be like, because it's heavy. So you're like,
Yeah.
oh my God. So I used to walk. To answer your question, I used to walk down there, but the problem is it's so much groceries that when you
Yeah,
carry,
that you can't carry. You can't
yeah,
carry. Yeah.
yeah, that is the and to add that, the first time I went to the grocery store and you use card to pay stuff, that was another shock,
Yeah.
because I'm used home, most of the thing is cash, 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 cash.
Cash, cash, cash. Yeah.
And of course you can pay with the credit card, a card, debit card, but not that many people do that. They usually prefer cash. So that was another culture shock for me. I was like, everywhere you go, cash, credit, debit. And I was like, wow, this sorry.
The
Yeah.
boys are here. My boys are here. So
Oh, I see.
they are showing me so many things that they want. Oh, can I take this one? Another thing, another thing that was funny is about littering. Just eating something,
Yeah.
you're eating something and then you just throw it anyhow. You put throw it anywhere. You can't do that here.
No.
The last time I was in Kenya, 2019,
Yeah.
I was with my sister-in-law, and we
Yeah.
were eating banana. After eating banana,
Yeah.
I had this banana peel in my hand. I did not know where to put it because I did not want to throw it outside the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
And I asked my sister, looking at her, I asked her, where is your banana peel? I had thrown it away. But for me, because I've been in America, no
Yeah.
littering, I could not.
Yeah.
I, it's so hard. That was another culture shock
Yeah.
for me. You can't
Yeah.
just throw. You can't just litter around. What can you say
Yeah.
about that?
Well, yeah, that is another thing. I actually know that little bit. I had a little because I traveled with my husband before, coming here. So um, he actually, I was seeing how he holds stuff and doesn't
Hmm.
throw it. Like he would just hold it until he find the bin, and then
Yeah.
sometime even if someone dropped stuff around where we are sitting, he would just go and pick it up and
Yes.
like put on a garbage. So I actually learned that before coming here. So it was like a culture shock, but already learning and experience. So basically, I just kind of adjusted on a environment and just knowing that this is not allowed and this is for the
Yeah.
good. And honestly, it's for the good, but
It's for the
not
good.
everybody care.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um.
What about
Uh,
you? I'm not sure in Kenya, taxis, like when you came here, in America.
Mhm.
What did you think about taxes? Like when you go to the grocery store, even if you buy $1 something, you have to pay for
Uh,
taxes.
um, in my country, there are taxes, but taxes are already put with the thing you're going to buy already. It's not
Mm.
that you want to buy like a mouse. The mouse is $6, but after it's $6, but you will just pay $6 for it in my country. But
Mhm.
here, when it's $6, it's not just $6 because you are going to be charged taxes.
Yeah.
Unlike in my country, the taxes are already put there for you.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. So in my country, there is a taxes, but I don't think each and everyone do it. And also in those little small things that you get,
Hmm.
they don't um they don't charge you taxes. So let's say
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
like
yeah,
one
you're right.
dollar. Yeah, if you got what $1 something, like they're not gonna charge you 2 cents or 25 cents for the taxes,
Mhm.
just because I don't know. I think maybe it's because it's cash. I don't know. But that was a culture shock. But I think it's nice to do taxes, but not so much taxes, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Mhm.